Angry guy here, and women are demanding millionaires as men exit society. Guys, if you're enjoying the content, help get the channel to 100,000 subscribers by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Now let's begin. Women are demanding millionaires as men exit society. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
You guys go out. Who pays for the dates?
Mostly him.
Always him, but
When do you pay?
Groceries and
Occasionally.
the electric bill. The electric bill?
So you cover the electric bill for sure.
Yeah, I do.
$60, $70.
Don't
Maybe-
lie,
maybe
don't
like
lie. It's
max
100 plus. It's 100 plus. He's a capper.
Like he covers everything else?
Yeah.
Okay. So if he's covering 90% of the bills, what else do you bring to the table?
She's gorgeous.
Love and genuine loyalty, and it's not all about money.
You consider you guys a traditional couple?
Been together for 3 years. We met naturally. I don't see why not.
But the question is, if the roles were reversed, do you think that this relationship would last?
If roles were reversed, that's a good question. I'll have to think about.
You see, guys, she knows the answer to that. She answered her own question. But a lot of these individuals are extraordinarily dishonest. They know that they would never be in a relationship with someone who could not give them all of these luxuries. This guy is extremely tall. This guy looks like he's maybe around 6'3". You know, he's obviously making extremely good money. So, because you're living in Miami, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. What is he getting out of the relationship? Oh, she's very beautiful and love. Like, guys, the crazy thing is that once the love is gone, once the romance is gone, that's also the end of the relationship. And women will never attest to these things, but that's the honest to goodness truth. So it's no surprise that men are walking away from Western society, walking away from relationships in Western society, and prioritizing their peace and happiness over a relationship with someone who really does not actually care about them. And basically, the moment something goes wrong in the relationship, they're gone. It's crazy. It's sad, but it's very much the way modern day society has become structured, especially for young men who struggle to just get anything out of society because society does not want to offer them anything or create many opportunities for them. Men have to create opportunities for themselves all the way through everything. The reality that many women don't want to accept today is that men are not coming back. The days of men going to extreme limits to be in a relationship with a woman are dissipating. Men no longer see value in relationships the way that they once did. The manosphere has woken up a lot of men to the reality of relationships, to the reality of dating, male disposability, and men are increasingly saying, you know what? Not me. I'm not going to be another statistic. I'm not going to be that guy. And they're waking up and they're walking away. Let's check out this other video because I truly believe that we're seeing some serious changes occurring around us.
So guys, first thing is first, don't mind my face. Had a little breakout. Nothing too serious, nothing too crazy. It's gonna be cleared up soon, but that's what it is. And let me get on with this video. Here's the thing, bro. The days of trying to get a girlfriend, like you're actually trying to get a girlfriend, is over. Is over. Here's what you have to do. I'm not saying you couldn't get a girl if you pursued certain females, because there's lots of females that would pick you up just like this. They are not the ones you want, and the ones you want, if you try to get them, you're gonna do absolutely all. So the days of trying to get the women you want are over. It's over. Only in modern times. And here's a solution to this. You have to live your life for yourself every single day. You have to become much better than you are now. How many improvements, how many areas of your life could you actually be better in? A lot. And yes, you have to work this hard. It's gonna be that hard. To me, it's life. To a lot of you, it's hard. It's a lot. It's too much. That's up to yourself. Regardless if I had a woman by my side right now or did not, nothing's gonna change. She ain't gonna come in and slow me down. She ain't gonna be gone and I'm not gonna be slowed down. So regardless of what happens, my life goes on. So doesn't yours. And the days of trying, like you're actually trying to get a girlfriend, they're over. The more you chase, the further away they're going to be. The littlest things nowadays is chasing. The littlest things. And it seems backwards, right? The man should pursue the woman, la-di-da-di-da. When you do this, you lose your power. You give up your power. They don't see it no more as cute or, yeah, they don't see it this way no more. That's just not how it is. All these women are picking the men that already won, that are on their way to pretty much winning. That's who's gonna get picked by the females you really want. That's who's gonna get picked. That's what you have to focus on. That is what you have to do. And you are gonna have a variety. You are gonna have a selection. Only in modern times is this happening. It used to not be this way. It used to not be this way because the amount of options these girls have is ridiculous. Why should they just pick you just like this? When there's many other guys that look good, they're doing well. What makes you that special? Only in modern times is this a thing. But you guys have to understand and come down to reality that this is a thing.
You see, guys, men are waking up and realizing that, because of social media and the multitude of sims that are on social media, women have a bunch of dudes that are constantly in their DMs and thirsting. Even when a woman is in a relationship with a man, even when she's in a marriage with a man, she has a bunch of beta male orbiters. She has a bunch of men in her phone. She has constantly set herself up in such a way that if anything happens in the relationship, she can quickly pivot to another man. She is always looking for the next best option. This is how women operate. And there are some people who will say, well, you know what, if you were a woman, wouldn't you do the same thing? Guys, this is how societies are absolutely destroyed. Many of you might know that I'm, into learning about eunuchs, and you've seen some of my posts on the community tab, but something that you may not realize is that in China, while eunuch culture was very, very prominent, in Japan, it was not. It was something that was done typically as a punishment, because in Japanese culture, they knew that the destruction of the nuclear family and promiscuity in society would lead to a collapse of society. So there was no need for this because people had self-control. It's versus China, where they basically said, well, these guys have no self-control. So if they're going to be a part of the royal family or, around the concubines, then they're going to have to, have that little thing done. But I mean, this is just the reality of it. You have to realize that modern men are waking up and saying, you know what, we're not going to tolerate it anymore. Regardless if we have money or don't have money, women are still going to be hyper selective. So instead, I'm focusing on myself and my own happiness. Regardless if she's with me or not with me, nothing changes. And guys, this is very interesting because this actually, women don't realize that their actions and the way that they've been living and choosing to live and the choices that they've been making, that is only leading to men seeing relationships as more disposable as well. And that's going to lead to men who don't really commit to anything because they're saying, well, you know what? The woman is not loyal to me. She has a multitude of options. Why am I going to be loyal to her? She always is going to have a number of dudes in her phone at any given moment. There's no trust. Any guy that gets into a relationship with a girl, with a woman who's not a simp, is just going to assume that she's constantly talking to other guys on the side. She constantly has other guys lined up. There's not going to be any trust. It's only dissipating, and more guys are choosing not to have relationships at all, or if they do, they're going outside of Western society overseas to find someone. And guys, keep in mind, come 2030, 45% of all women between the ages of 25 and 44 will be childless and single. That's not counting the women who are going to be in their 50s and 60s at that point. And of course, our economy is not as strong as they make it out to be. The Chinese economy, the global economy, it's not good right now. Guys, what do you think regarding all of this? I mean, it's insane, but this is the reality that we now live in. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, help get the channel to 100,000 subscribers on our journey to 2 million by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Women are demanding millionaires as men exit society. What do you guys think regarding this? I want to know your thoughts, so let's talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.